Master your emotions, master your risk smart.
Hey, what's up guys, it's RoyalBluFX. Just want to quickly show you an overview of a trade that we just took right now, which is this one right here, which is a Tuesday, I believe. Yes, a Tuesday, on Tuesday, May 13th. Approximately, it's 9:34 a.m. Los Angeles time, right over here, so you can see my crosshairs, right? This is when we took it, so you guys can go ahead and cross-check me on this trade here. But just want to show you how we did this. You know, it'll be a quick little video right over here. But essentially, what we're looking for is on this setup. This is one of our favorite setups, by the way. But essentially, what we're always looking for is a swing low to create, or a swing high, right? Has to take out some liquidity. Price needs to run, of course. And what we're essentially looking for here was a break. Where price breaks just a high, right? And it has to be a solid body candle close above a high or below a low. Okay, so let me just kind of show you quickly here. If prices are ranging, right, it has to take out some form of liquidity. This will be a bearish example. Price runs, comes and retests. It's a break and retest, right? Price runs, takes out the retest level, right? Those areas, this area right here where supply was taken, right, by the break and retest traders. Price fills in the fair value gap and then runs the other way. Okay, and this is essentially what we do. Okay, so let me just kind of go show you over here on this trade what happened exactly. Right over here again, you see the break and BNR stands for break and retest, right? We highlighted this high, right? Price went down, swept, broke this high. And if I can draw your attention right down here where that green dot is, let me just go right over here. I want to show you something where that break and retest happened right over here. Okay, if you guys can see this green dot right there, that's our swing low, right? You can see price broke this high, retested, and ran up, right? And this is our indication, knowing that this is our liquidity line, right? Or a formative inducement, right? And then price comes back, sweeps that, right, this low, right? And then just runs the other way, right? Now, this criteria, this entry criteria, is our break and retest. It's not a break and retest entry, right? But it's a break and retest model that we use with the sweep of the liquidity, which is the break and retest traders. Essentially, what we do is we highlight the whole imbalance like this, right? And then the fair value gap imbalance, right? And then you go about 50%, just like that, right? And then you enter from the 50, right? And run bullish, just like this. Now, I want to show you guys, this is a very powerful way of entering trades, right? And making money off of the markets just like this. Because the reason why is because when price is creating liquidity like this, price is running the low, and you can see that when it runs the swing low here, this low doesn't actually go and mitigate a demand zone, right? A lot of us, whoever are supply and demand traders, we look for prices to come to the demand zone like this for prices to run, but sometimes, and there are sometimes times when this doesn't happen, right? It just comes about 50% of the way and it runs. Let's see if price actually retraced about 50% of the way to the EQ. Okay, so it has actually right over here. Let me just show you right here. From this low right here to that high, price did come to the 50 EQ right here. Right, so it did come below and then it ran back bullish. Now, a lot of the times, a lot of the traders are trained to look for, say, a chalk boss, right? When a chalk boss happens, and then you're looking for prices to come back to the demand zone for prices to release and continue bullish, right? But in this case, it didn't happen because the markets never give us confirmation, right? We're not trained, or the markets aren't trained necessarily to give, and/or they're not. Most of the time, they're not showing people where to enter based off of chalk bosses, right? They don't really want anyone to make money, right? The markets don't want anyone to make money. So in this case, your confirmation really is the sweep of the liquidity, is to feel the imbalance and then to enter from there, right? So what I really want you to think about whenever you're entering off of trades like this, right, is to always identify a break of structure with a solid body close above a high, right, above a high, or below a low. It could obviously and simply just look at like this, right? It has to be a strong body close below, come back up, retest, right? come and then show us an impulsive bearish move. It could be anything, right? It doesn't even have to stop the way it does, but this is one of the formations. It retests, runs like this, reverses, retraces, fills the imbalance, and then runs the other way, okay? The other formation can be simply where price does retest, runs a new low, right? Oh, excuse me, an old low, comes back to that, right, to this retest area, sweeps the retest, right? So the retest is the liquidity pool, and then runs the other way again, just like this, okay? So those are the two scenarios. Those are the two criteria that we look at, right? And the good thing is this was not a swing low right here. This was just a in the mid 50 EQ percent that ran up the way it did because that's what it presented us, right? If I can draw your attention right down here again, you can see we had right over here, what a coincidence, right? I want to show you right here. Right over here we had a break and retest again, right? Why? Because you can see from this swing low, now this is a swing low, right? You can see it right here. Swing low, ran this high, broke this high right here. You guys can clearly see that, right? Then prices come back to the retest, and then, right, you can see where this little area right here, right over here, right, you can see that. That's where the retest traders are, right? If I put as a green dot, you guys can see that clearly. Right here, yeah, right here. Break and retest, right? So break and retest comes, retests the level, runs, comes back, sweeps it because they are the liquidity, right? They are inducement, right? It's a fake buy. So we do this, just like this, right? And you can either enter this on the fair value gap or the order block. In this case, we have the order block presented for us right here. So we do this, and then you can just enter as soon as price taps your order block, put your risk right below here, and target the next high, right? Just like this, guys. It's quite simple, really, to understand once you get your head into this, once you train your head and your mind into this. It's one of the most powerful ways that we enter, and we suggest you guys do the same. So check it out. Go ahead and backtest, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this video. If you liked it, please throw a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel because we always give out free content. Until then, guys, we'll see you in the next video.